It's time for What's Burnin' with Kevin KB Burns, presented by Bill Lacasse and SRG Financial Advisors. But first, please join us as we honor our great nation with the playing of our national anthem. And now your host, Kevin KB Burns.
Hey, who's ready to join me for another edition of What's Burnin' right here on Lake TV? KB, and of course you're you, because that's who you are, and I appreciate you taking time to join us. We've got a great program lined up for you today. It includes a visit from our good buddy, the Sheriff of Camden County, Mr. Tony Helms. We'll also take some time to check in with three young entrepreneurs. They are awesome girls. They are the Soap Sisters. Rick Bryant's going to join us. We're also going to have an opportunity to check out KB's Furry Friends. Always love going to Ozarks Cat and Canine and checking out what's shaking. Thanks to our sponsors, SRG Financial Advisors, Ozark Barge and Dock, Budget Blinds, our veterinary at the lake, and yes, Bryant Auction. Stick around. It's all coming up for you on this awesome edition of What's Burnin' here on Lake TV.
A move to your dream home should be exciting, not a hassle. That's why you go with the experts at Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
Looking for blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, or bedroom makeovers? On a budget? You need Budget Blinds in Laurie. Bring your ideas to us, or let our design consultants help you create the perfect look for your home. Because Budget Blinds is nationwide, our collective buying power enables us to search many major brands to bring you the blinds, shades, shutters, and drapes you want for less. Budget Blinds. Call us for a free consultation. Budget Blinds, the best in custom blinds and window coverings.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offers routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. With multiple convenient locations, our veterinary is the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
You want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock, now celebrating 33 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 33 years.
Join Lake TV for a cup of coffee with Will and Chris, the Lake area's only local TV talk show focused on the Lake area. Local stories, local sports, and local events. Have a cup of coffee with Will and Chris weekdays at 8, 1, and 8 on Lake TV.
You are tuned in to What's Burning right here on Lake TV, and we're glad to have you with us. And of course, this is the season of giving, and we like to think about not only ourselves, which we try not to think about as much during the holiday, but we try to think of other folks. And the Camden County Sheriff's Department does a great program, and I know a lot of law enforcement agencies do. It's called Shop with a Cop. And on, I believe it was December the 11th, they had Shop with a Cop, and it was a huge success, as it always is. And to tell us more about it, we've got Camden County Sheriff Tony Helms. Hello, sir.
Guys, glad to be here.
Great to have you back. So tell us, the event itself, you try to get as many kids and find as many kids as you can help. And the event, I guess, went rather smoothly again this year.
It probably went smoother this year, and I have no idea why, than it has in the past. I mean, the kids were able to get through. For some reason, we kind of streamlined it, and I didn't think it would make that big of a difference, but we streamlined the check-in process. There was a line constantly, but before it'd been outside and people were cold, but no, we got there pretty quick.
It was a pretty nice day that day
Yes.
to shop with a cop. But again, the whole shopping process is very rewarding and very gratifying for you and the deputies and everybody who gets involved with it. But it certainly means a lot to the kids as well. And I don't know if, kids feel like they can kind of open up a little bit and, be thankful and, say, hey, great to have the opportunity. Or
Yes. Well, I'd like to give you a little history on how this kind of got started. Probably 25 years ago, I was a member of the Missouri Deputy Sheriff's Association, and we did such a big job. We did 10 kids in 4 different regions. So,
wow.
So it wasn't as big as it is now, and it never really got embraced big in this area. In several other areas, they do 50 kids. They get local donations. And so fast forward into today, when I became sheriff, I had this program called Community-Oriented Policing. Let's put the deputies in with the citizens and out with the business owners and let them know that we're people and, hey, we're here to serve you.
Right.
So some of my programs have worked pretty good. Some just kind of wither on the vine, but this is one that I would say Chris Twitchell took the lead on the very first, and we got it up to 100, then 150, and then Chris has left and went to another job, and doing well, by the way. So we kind of turned it over to the people. Now, one of the things I want everybody to know, I didn't do this. This is something that the employees do. In fact, all the donations were given to the Camden County Deputy Sheriff's Employees Association, and which makes me proud because they've kind of carried on some of the traditions and some of the things that I have strived for in this community. And this year, we went out and raised, I say we, it was mostly the department did it, and we have some pretty generous donors that come every year.
It was something I was going to ask you about, the importance of the community getting behind this event each and every year, because I notice now more and more fundraisers for Shop with a Cop. The folks down at Jones Outpost, they had a fundraiser,
Yes.
To help Shop with a Cop, and I know other businesses in and around the area do as well. And let's face it, you can't do it without their help.
I'll tell you, one of the things that's, it's real rewarding to me to know that, and I hope my people figure this out, how rewarding it is to have those citizens. There's, I don't, if I start naming them, I'm going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But there was a specific business that gave us like $4,000. That's a lot. That's a lot of kids. And so we try to get in touch with them. And by the way, you can get on Facebook, Camden County Sheriff's Department, and you can look and see who these donors were. I don't want to butcher it, so I won't try to start. But there was a lot of people, and one of the things I want you to understand is we didn't do this. My people put money and time into it, dropping a bucket of money for what we raised. And that goes back to the community. And these people that gave that money, that's how they see it going in. So this year, I think we did, at that very moment, 188 kids.
Wow, that's awesome.
That should put smiles on everybody's face out there. 188 kids, and there was more than that. I'm a big softy, I rule with a big stick, only the stick's broke, so I don't carry it. There was a lady came in that was quite, I won't say frantic. She was just a little nervous. She had 2 children that was there for Shop with a Cop. And I said, hey, is there a problem? Because she seemed like she was, I don't know if we can do this. We just probably need to just go and not do it. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. That's good for the kids. I want them to be with the officers. And we talked a little bit. And I said, by the way, who are these 2 children here? He goes, well, that's their siblings. Why aren't they shopping? They didn't get selected. They just got selected. And so we put them in the count. They're not in the actual count. Then there was, I don't know, a couple of families that was COVID-ridden that couldn't come out, so we reserved some money for them. We will probably have close to 200 kids. Now, it starts out fun, and you just remember this. You've got 200 kids, $30 million. You're ready to go home about noon. You know?
Right.
But no, to see the smiles on the face, and you know that some of these kids would have never got a gift like they got, a bicycle, big doll houses and stuff. It's something that I'll be a part of as long as I'm alive.
Sure.
It's
Probably
it's
even after you get out of law enforcement.
I'm counting those days.
Yeah.
In three years, I'll probably be done.
Right.
I hope.
Speaking of which, let's talk a little bit about what is shaping up budget-wise for Camden County Sheriff's Department. What are you hoping to do? I saw some of the numbers come out for the preliminary budget. I know tasers were something that you had talked about. And just real quick, folks, and we'll have to find the video of the day that this man and Jimmy Brashear and a bunch of Water Patrol officers and a couple of detectives tased me. Well, he gave the command, Jim pulled the button or pulled the trigger, and all these Water Patrol officers were wondering who was stupid enough to volunteer to get tased. And I happened to be walking by one of the guys that was a little bit more colorful with his language, and I introduced myself as that person.
Yes. Yeah, in fact, I said, he goes, I want to do this live. And I said, please don't. Please don't.
Yeah.
I remember that distinctly. I go, look, Kevin, you'll say or do something when you're being tased that you may never say in your entire life.
And we had to go back and bleep out the words that I used. Yes. Imagine that. After the fly video that went viral, that you'd have to bleep out anything that I might say casually in a conversation. But anyway, back to the tasers themselves.
That was a fun day.
It was a fun day. That was something I was always looking forward to, and I'm waiting for you to call me, and the next time you need something tested, I'll do whatever I need to do.
We got new tasers.
All right, well, there you go. That's in the budget, so obviously we'll be testing those on location.
Yeah.
With a big gag in my mouth. So you're looking at tasers.
Yes.
Anything that you're going to do in terms of manpower or any other things that you're looking forward to to help you guys out?
Sure. One of the interesting things we sat down, and this is one of the things that I insisted upon, and not that nobody was fighting me, but I insisted that we do it because I got to report back to the citizens. I asked them for money. They gave it. Now I have an obligation to let them know where it's going. So when I sat down with Jimmy Laughlin, the county auditor, we bracketed out what money is going into the new hires and the equipment, because there was almost $15,000, $16,000 just for tasers for 10 new guys. Well, subsequently, I probably got 20 tasers that need to be replaced and about 5 that are totally down.
Right.
So Taser never does anything cheap. They're just proprietary, proprietary. So anyway, they came out with this program, a 5-year deal for like $15,000 a year that they would supply 50 tasers, all the cartridges, all the training, a complete package, and it saved the county, if you break it out, about $100,000.
That's amazing.
It is. It was. I've never seen Taser do that, and what good timing. So we went ahead and did the contract, discussed with the commissioners, discussed it with Jimmy Laughlin, and put it out there, and we passed that, and it's good. I had to sign it before December 31st, but we're not going to take delivery until like January, February. As far as the people, we have in the budget to purchase their weapons, their uniforms. And like I said, we bracketed that out. Anybody who wants to get online, you can see the budget and you'll see that.
Yeah, I was going to say the budget is available online for anybody who wants to look at it, and you can go through each line item and, call whoever to praise them or complain or whatever you need to do there. One other quick question before I let you go. I know that the Camden County prosecutor is looking to add another investigator. What is the need for the prosecutor to have investigators versus the sheriff's department who can already take care of that?
That's kind of a real sticky, hot question right now. But since you asked him why would he need it, I will give you those answers. We send cases over to them after we investigate them. A lot of people think, okay, we went out, we investigated, we put all the paperwork together, we send it over, it's just automatic. There's always something that needs to be followed up on. They need a signature on something. They need a written statement from so-and-so, and can we go back out and get pictures of this? And sometimes on big crimes, they may do even things like, and help with the investigation. I know that's a kind of a sore spot with a lot of people, and
it is. A lot of people are really concerned about that in terms of how the prosecutor will utilize these people.
I get that, but what's happened recently? They've always had one. I mean, since goes back to Eisnagel, they've had investigators in the prosecutor's office, and subsequently, I had an investigator that was working with me that I don't want to really get into my side of it because it was an internal problem. I was trying to fix something that I thought was broke. So I asked Mr. Cunningham, I said, if I put him over, have you got a place to put him and have a place for him to work? And I said, what he can do is we have so many cases that need followed up on, and I don't have enough investigators to do it. We're on new cases every stinking week. We can't get caught up. So he said, sure. So we worked out a deal. I sent him over there. I paid him. He's working on our cases. 80% of what the prosecutor does comes out of our office anyway. So it became a little loose, and I didn't have as much, it's not his fault. I didn't have control because I wasn't watching. My supervisor kind of let a lot of things go because he thought that's what I wanted, which is not true. So when it came budget time, Caleb said he was interested in him. So I said, okay, are they going to give you the money for it? I don't do that. And he said, I think so. He said he'd been working on it. So the investigator that did work for me is now going to him full time. Do I think they can stay busy? Absolutely. The only thing I could have you do is just go down there and look and see what they're working on. Look at the case files. If we put on three more detectives in the sheriff's office, it wouldn't be enough. You never have enough. I mean, it's just like money. Do you have enough money? I don't.
All right, sir. Well, I appreciate your time. Thanks for coming in again today, and we'll take care of business and hopefully have you back again soon to talk some more.
You bet. Thanks.
Capital County Sheriff Tony Helms on What's Burning right here on Lake TV. Stick around.
At SRG Financial, we reduce the uncertainty on your journey to financial independence. Our foundational approach revolves around two things: what matters most to our clients and the things that we can control. The things that matter most often revolve around family, occupation, and recreation. The things we can control are a panoramic approach to financial planning, a strategy that stays fluid and dynamic like your life, and a proprietary process, the mile marker formula. If you want to reduce the uncertainty on your journey, contact us today.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee and Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee and Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
Hey, Jess.
Yeah, Nicole, what do you need?
Did you see that new listing in Sunrise Beach?
Yeah, it was just listed 2 minutes ago.
It has 150 feet of lakefront. And a brand new kitchen.
I'm headed out there after I type this email.
I'm on the phone with my clients. Hey, where are you going?
I already put an offer in, cash above list, and it's looking good.
Are you kidding me?
Gosh.
Hey everyone, Daryl Cunningham with Slumberland Furniture at the Lake. The holidays are upon us, and who couldn't use a great deal on furniture? We have furniture for every room of your house on sale, up to 20% off right now. Come see us at Slumberland Furniture at the Lake, where we're bringing happy home.
Looking for blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, or bedroom makeovers? On a budget? You need Budget Blinds in Laurie. Bring your ideas to us, or let our design consultants help you create the perfect look for your home. Because Budget Blinds is nationwide, our collective buying power enables us to search many major brands to bring you the blinds, shades, shutters, and drapes you want for less. Budget Blinds. Call us for a free consultation. Budget Blinds, the best in custom blinds and window coverings.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offers routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. With multiple convenient locations, our veterinary is the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Hey, it's KB here for What's Burnin', and we just happen to be in somebody's home here today. We do this from time to time. People do let us into their homes. And the reason we're here is because we are going to talk to the Soap Sisters, and that would be Manny, Danielle, and Gwen. I got it right. How about that? I had to because, well, that's why I wrote it down, so I wouldn't screw up anybody's name. These are the Soap Sisters, and I had the chance to meet the Soap Sisters when we were in Laurie at the Food Truck Festival. As a matter of fact, I not only met the Soap Sisters, but my wife bought like 5-6 bars of their soap because this is really good stuff. And now I will tell you that I use your product, and I use the oatmeal soap, and I love it. And it makes me all nice and clean, and I feel fresh. And, see, I don't have any pimples or anything like that, so it's working out very well. Manny, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Soap Sisters and how you guys got started?
Well, we started around April. We worked at my grandparents' house, and we made some money, and we bought all the products to make our soap. And then we just really went from there. We started at the market, and we just made soap.
Just making some soap to make some money because they're enterprising young ladies, and, stuff costs money, and you can't just walk in and, well, some people walk in the store and take it, but these girls are much smarter than that, and so they're working hard to make soap. Gwen, can you tell me what you do and how you got involved? This seems like all your sisters are here, so tell us what part you play in making the soap.
Well, I help stick stuff in the soap. I stick the essential oils in the soap. And then I put the oats in it, and I stir it. And then Manny, she puts it in the molds.
Very good. So you stick stuff in it, what, like sticks or flies or what? No?
No.
Oh, okay, I'm just making sure. Danielle is also one of the Soap Sisters. What part do you play in this? And not only that, tell us how you guys came to this idea of wanting to make soap.
Well, my mom and my aunt Gina, they were talking about starting a market in the spring. So it was around April, and we decided that we wanted to start our own business. So we were thinking of different business ideas we could do, and then we came across soap, and we were like, so what kind of soap can we make? And then we were like, let's make soap bars. And so we started making Goat's Milk soap.
Now, I know you make the oatmeal soap because I just sat here and told you that I use that. What other types of soap, Gwen, do you guys make? Do you know all the different types of soap? Like, is there a lavender? What are some of the other soaps that you make?
There's lavender, tea tree, frankincense, vanilla, peppermint.
Well, that's good. That's a lot of soap. That'll keep you busy for a while anyway, won't it? So I was going to ask you, how long is the process from start to finish when you guys get into making some soap?
I don't know. We have to melt it down and all the stuff when you add all the ingredients, and then we have to put it in the molds. It hardens about 1 to 2 hours.
And then it's ready to sell.
Yeah, wrap and sell.
Wrap and sell. Now, I understand the process of making soap. It's interesting, but then the wrapping process is kind of interesting too, isn't it? Is there anything to wrapping it? What special technique do you use?
Well, we usually let Manny do it because me and Gwen tried it at first, and we couldn't get the corners perfect, so we just let Manny do it. I just stick with the labeling because I'm good with the label maker.
Well, very good. And I think, if you don't mind, I'm going to grab a bar of the soap that's sitting right here. This is soap that my wife ordered from the Soap Sisters. Do you know what kind it is by looking at the wrapper? This is lavender. Well, I'll keep this one, and she can have this one. But okay, these are both lavender. Very good. All right. Essential oils and lavender.
Flowers.
Lavender flowers. Very nice. So, you are young entrepreneurs. Where do you hope to go with your business? Do you see this thing taking off and growing here anytime soon?
I don't know about anytime soon, but like sure in the near future.
Right. And is it going to just be soap that you guys make, or are you looking at maybe doing some other stuff too? What do you think, Gwen?
Well, we did make lotion bars and lip balms, but then we sold out.
Oh, very good. So it must be popular stuff. Well, we've got some soap. We've got the Soap Sisters, and now they are going to show us, which is a very guarded secret, a very guarded process on how these three young entrepreneurs make soap here and sell it around the Lake of the Ozarks. Ready, girls?
Yep.
So you saw the Soap Sisters, and you saw them go through the process of making the soap and bagging up the soap and labeling the soap, and you have all these soaps here that are ready to go. I guess the question to ask is, do you like doing this? I mean, is this something fun?
Yeah, it's really fun. I
Yeah.
enjoy it.
You seem to kind of be like in charge of things a little bit. Gwen and your sister Danielle, they help out, but yeah. But what do you like about? Let's talk a little bit about the fact that you girls are homeschooled. So you don't really kind of do you get to hang out with other kids?
Yeah, we have a group that we go to like at the Key. We hang out with a whole bunch of kids and we do fun activities and stuff every Thursday.
Well, that's cool. I know a little bit about the Key. I know where that's at and the stuff that they do there. What about you, Gwen? Do you enjoy being homeschooled and hanging out with your sisters?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you like about homeschooling? I mean, I was talking to your mom a little bit about it and how she does it. Is there any particular subject that you really enjoy as far as being homeschooled?
Science.
Science. Well, that's basically what this is. A little bit of science, because you have to know all the ingredients and everything and how much to put in. And then you guys have got all kinds of different scents for your soap. And we were smelling some of the scents that they had, and you've got chocolate and coffee and the peppermint. I love the peppermint. The peppermint was great. Danielle, what do you like about homeschooling?
I kind of get to do my own thing. Like in school, like let's say if we were doing math, our teacher would have us do it this way, and this way was like complicated and didn't make sense. So I would just go ahead and do it my own way, and then I'd get in trouble for not doing it the way they wanted me to do it. So my mom just lets me do it how I want to do it, and I get it done.
That's very good. Well, that's as long as you're learning on the way. We've got, of course, the 2 bars that I'm going to get, and then this is like a shampoo type soap. Tell me about this.
It has vitamin E oil and olive oil in it. It's just soap based.
Yeah. Now, of course, the thing is, now that you're all TV stars, what did you call it? You something about living at the lake or being something? Tell me what that was.
Lake famous.
Lake famous. Okay. Now that you guys are officially TV stars and Lake famous, we need to know all the different places where they can get your soap. You've got a Facebook page, right?
Yeah. The Soap Sisters is what our Facebook page is.
Soap Sisters, and then you kind of make the rounds. You go different places. You're in a lot of the flea markets, maybe some of the different places where they have like an outdoor event with vendors and stuff like that. Because, like I said, we saw them at the food truck festival, and it was very interesting, and I learned a lot from you guys. And now I think you probably got some new customers as far as my wife and I, and probably Megan too, who's actually shooting all of this. What do you hope to do in the future? What's kind of the future looking like for the Soap Sisters?
Well, we just got started, but I hope we can get like a big lift off and start getting more buyers and stuff.
More clients, sure. What would you like to see happen, Gwen?
Our business go up.
Yeah.
And I sell a lot of soap.
Make lots of money. And when you make lots of money, what have you thought at all? Like, I'm sure like every kid, you kind of dream of what you're going to do when you make all this money. Is there anything that you'd like to do? I mean, go on a trip, buy a car, something like that. What about it?
No.
No? All right. She's still in the thought process. And the oldest soap sister here, Manny, what would you like to do if, when this thing, I mean, I say when it takes off, I mean, your mom and dad were already telling me that you guys have sold hundreds of bars of soap. So it's not like you've just been doing this for a couple of weeks. But if, when it does really kind of get going the way you want it to, what would you like to do once you get all that money?
I don't know. I haven't really put a lot of thought into it.
She's too busy making soap right now. But girls, I want to thank you so much for having us out to your home today. It's been great. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. I want to thank Mom and Dad, Beth and Alan, for having us out here. And their 8 dogs, which didn't cause any problems for the filming today, which was cool. So thank you, girls. Good luck in the future, and we appreciate you spending some time with us today. Young entrepreneurs here at the Lake of the Ozarks. These are the Soap Sisters. Look for them on Facebook. Look for them out there at a lot of different places around the lake area. And if you really want to find out more about them, heck, you could email me, KB, at MyLakeTV, and I'm happy to put you in touch with them. Having some fun, and we would definitely like the opportunity to find more young entrepreneurs here at the lake. So, again, KB at MyLakeTV, if you know of some young folks like these 3 young ladies that are making a difference and doing a great job in the process and making us all clean and smelling good. Back with more on What's Burning here on Lake TV.
Enjoying What's Burning with KB right here on Lake TV? Have questions, comments, or suggestions? Have an interesting story for KB to tell? Or maybe you want to be interviewed by KB on the show or are interested in sponsoring? All you have to do is reach out to KB at kb@mylaketv.com.
You want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock, now celebrating 33 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 33 years.
Most people don't know which direction they're heading when it comes to retirement. Whether they're still on the journey or already there, at SRG Financial, we have a process, the mile marker formula, that helps you pursue your work optional lifestyle so you can focus on what's most important to you, like your family or checking off those bucket list items. Start taking the first step toward finding your work optional lifestyle. Call us today at 573-302-7212.
Want to get to know local leaders a lot better? Join Lake TV for a new Community Spotlight show weekdays at 9, 3, and 7. We talk with local leaders to get their story and learn more about their organizations. It's the Community Spotlight show on Lake TV.
Looking for blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, or bedroom makeovers? On a budget? You need Budget Blinds in Laurie. Bring your ideas to us, or let our design consultants help you create the perfect look for your home. Because Budget Blinds is nationwide, our collective buying power enables us to search many major brands to bring you the blinds, shades, shutters, and drapes you want for less. Budget Blinds. Call us for a free consultation. Budget Blinds, the best in custom blinds and window coverings.
Hey, we're right back here on Lake TV. It's What's Burning. As we get a little closer to the holidays, I enjoy talking to people who do a lot with local charities. And that, of course, would be the gentleman directly to my left here, Rick Bryant with Bryant Auction, one of our great sponsors on What's Burning. What's up, man?
You notice we had a little time before we were on air.
Sure.
And I have tears in my eyes. Does that tell you anything?
Yeah.
I mean, they should understand that the caliber that we have at which we participate before we get on the air.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall.
Ooh. An interesting fly.
You've been doing a lot for a lot of years, and one of the reasons I wanted to bring you on is talking about the importance of getting involved in charitable causes, because I think, you could do anything around certain times of the year, but I know you are very active and highly sought out year-round to participate in a lot of these charity auctions for these groups, because they know how much you care about the community, how committed you are to giving back to the community that does so much for you as well, supporting your auctions and, just generally getting behind you on anything it is that you want them to get behind you on.
it's important, but
Repeat that 10 times.
I'm good. It's a humbling thing because it's kind of cool for me because it's reassuring to me. That you stand in front of a crowd of people and see all that goodness. I mean, seriously, what opportunity would you have other than that? Especially for me, that's my one talent. But to get to stand in front of them and realize the generosity, the raw generosity. We look at Scotty. We're talking about him at the concrete place. They give and give and give and give over and over and over again. I mean, multiple charities in a week, even, as a matter of fact. Right. I'll see them the same. That's the other thing that's a great fortune for me. I get to see the LO Profile magazine ads given away, and every charity sale, the same things over. So these people are paying tens of thousands of dollars a year to help out. I ask some of them, they don't even know. They don't even know what the amount is. But I'm probably a better accountant for them than they are because they can see the stuff they're doing and what they're giving. The other night we had Christmas for kids, and I said, "What are those bikes for?" He goes, "We're going to give them to kids." I said, "No, we're going to sell them first. Then you can give them to the kids." And we got $3,700 out of bikes. We got $200 a piece out of bikes that were $35 bikes, $39 box store bikes. And that's just because they wanted to give.
Yeah.
One lady said, $1,000, I'll take whatever. And so that kind of raw giving or compassion, man, you can't be disappointed in life. I mean, if you go out and you're still upset with life after you see that.
You literally build your schedule around a lot of these charity auctions because you not only do it once, you do it twice. Sometimes you do it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, how many ever times that the charity has been around and contacted you. And you normally do it where you're doing, sometimes 2 or 3 in one day.
I've done 3 in a day. That's kind of our record. What gets a little expensive is that when we, when we went to St. Louis, we canceled the sale. So I mean, we canceled the paying gig and did the charitable thing, but it was the right thing to do. There's no question in my mind. Especially, I knew it was the right thing to do, but after I did it, there's no question in my mind. I'd do it again tomorrow. It's just an amazing. You have a 100-year-old there that flew a bomber on D-Day. And you're going to tell these people they can't go to Washington to see the monument, So it was just a wonderful time, a great experience. But yeah, whatever it takes. I mean, we live here. You know this about me. We're a part of this community. Then you need to give back. You need to do something. Don't suck from it. Push it back. Give something back. Don't just be out there taking all the time. Give something back.
It's just amazing how it works. You help someone out, and then down the road, maybe there's a time when you could use a little assistance with something. And amazingly, people just they jump at the chance to help one another out around the Lake of the Ozarks. I think that's one of the good things about living here. You mentioned what you do. We hinted to what Scotty and Jane and Jill and our friend Barbara Bunch, they take part in that great mattress giveaway every year because you hear about some of the stories of how these kids are set up in their homes. Some of them are crammed into beds. Some of them sleep on couches. Some of them sleep on the floor. Some of them sleep on dirt floors.
There's a lot of need out there.
And this is such an incredible program, and it has meant so much to so many, and it has grown in leaps and bounds since they started it several years ago. I also want to talk about something else that I think is very impressive when it comes to you, and that is some of these property sales that you've had recently. You did one heck of a job with a condo, and I've known you, and we've talked about this in the past, to the point where, I think a lot of these people, they don't have very high expectations in terms of the money that you are able to bring in for a condo, for a home. There have been banks that have reached out to you and done various things, but it just seems as though you go far and above the expectations of the client when it comes to the final number.
You have to, thank you, buddy. You have to have the marketing in place. You have to have the skill set, the equipment, the staff, and know what marketing works like this. And if you don't, then you'll stumble around and you see it. I mean, if you don't, come on over, I can show you something, But I mean, when you go out and you say, listen, I can do this. I stood in that condo with the public administrator and I said, I'll start this at $150,000. It'll bring more than that. It needed to bring 75. And I said, and we'll do it in 3 weeks. We'll set up the date and we'll get her done before Christmas. We had over 30 bidders. 8 or 10 of those were active bidders, moving their arm, bidding, and had their $10,000 checks in place. It brought $215,000, And you say, well, selling a condo in this day and age, that's relatively easy. This is our 55th year, okay? And so I don't get really excited about craziness. It'll level out and it'll be okay, but that condo brought what other condos in that neighborhood brought fixed up, updated, and this one wasn't. So we know we did the right thing and did it fairly, and that's what our job is. We'll have another house coming up next week, next Tuesday, the 21st, and it's a probate auction property. But one of the things to say about that is that probate's hiring us, federal bankruptcy court's hiring us.
Exactly.
The sheriff's department and city police and whatnot. The prosecutor was in my crowd the other night buying a couch. If those people are going to associate with you, you can pretty much figure that we got it going on and we know what we're doing. Now, it's easier to sit here and brag. Ask our references. I'd be happy to share references on any type of property from household stuff up to real estate and whatnot that we've done. And if you look way pre-COVID, we were doing this for a long time and have always done that and always sold real estate. And so if you got it to sell, just give us a call.
Well, I think it's the process that you utilize, and we've talked about this before. You mentioned people that had checks in hands. These are serious bidders. These aren't people that are there just to, as you would say, kick the tires.
Checks.
$10,000 checks. And that whole process that you go through in order to ensure that when the sale is all said and done, that you have somebody who is going to walk out of there or participate online or however they want to do it as the actual new owner of this piece of property, a home, condo, or just, some land for sale.
We've done it right all along, but when you're working for a judge, you better have it right. You got to have the I's dotted and the T's crossed, or he's going to say, no, we're out. But I know this will be approved, and we've done this many times. Federal bankruptcy, they don't mess around.
No,
I mean, you get it done and get it done right and move on. That one was an expectation of $400,000, and we got $710,000.
Yeah.
So I mean, we'll put it up for auction, but we'll take a bath. It's going to be a hot bubble bath because the values and stuff are there. And you touched on something extremely important, as you normally do, because you understand our business, and that's it. Everything is fair and transparent. There's no question. Yesterday, the public administrator was there, the president of the association for the condos was there, and I think we had an attorney in tow, and we had about 4 or 5 realtors there. And I read the terms. We played the terms audioly. We were filming live, broadcasting across the world, literally internationally, and had 18 to 20 people online from Minnesota, Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Kansas, several from Missouri, obviously.
Right.
And all of those are active bidders. All of those are people who they're not just sitting there having their popcorn. They might have been having popcorn, but they were active bidders either way.
Right.
And all of the terms and everything is the same, unlike some of these multiple listings where stuff just kind of comes and goes and you can change it. No. We're right there in front of all of those people, and they're all making a commitment together and they're bidding against each other.
I think another important thing to realize and understand when you are in the position that you are in, if you are looking at a piece of this property, take the time to do your research, because I would imagine it's like anything else. There are people who want to play ball, they want to be at the same level that you are, but maybe they just don't have all their ducks in a row. And it's so important to make sure that whoever you're dealing with is somebody who's reputable, who is someone who's willing to sit down and talk to you and explain the whole process so that you're on the same page with them and you get the kind of results you're looking for.
Ask the right questions, see if they're licensed. We talked about this many times. I think my license is the one license in the county since last year. And my point in that, it's a $54 license. Anyone in this room, anybody that's watching can go out for $54 and get an auctioneer's license. But the point is, if you're going to do this and you're going to go out and you're going to meet with these folks and say, I'll sell all of your worldly goods, whatever it is, can't you go get the $54 license? Can't you at least pay attention to do that? The answer is no most of the time.
Wow.
But then if that doesn't work, once you sit down and visit with us, check the references. You think the public administrator or a judge or an attorney is going to lie for me? Not going to happen. And law enforcement the same way. But we also have lay people. Be happy. I sold for a real estate broker out of Columbia, sold a $500,000 home, and he's ecstatic with the process. So, talk to those people, because not only is he in the know that he sold the property, he's a broker. So he understands how the marketing went. I can't remember over the years, but I think he's the only one that called me immediately after sale and said, my gosh, the turnout, the marketing was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And this is a realtor. So
it's interesting that you do have that relationship. And how prevalent is a relationship between a realtor, the broker, and the guy who's actually selling the property through an auction house?
It's been a long process for us here at the lake, because the lake is ingrained in a certain way of marketing and doing their thing. And I often hear, boy, you're really getting into real estate. No, you're just paying more attention.
Yeah.
You know, we've been doing this for a long time, and they're starting to see it now. Yesterday, I think, was one of 2 top records for attendees, realtors attending the auction, and they're getting it. You know, they're calling and asking the right questions, and they're figuring out how this happens, because this is a very National Auctioneers Association and the National Association of Realtors both will tell you that auctions are a very, very profitable and proactive way to market real estate. It's just that they don't pay attention to that. And they think, okay, well, let's list it and see what happens. No, let's set fire to it and burn it, you know, get this thing going right now. We've got 2 or 3 weeks to get this done. Let's make it happen. I don't brag about listings, because right now I have 1 listing. It's the house next Tuesday, and Wednesday I won't have any listings. And that's okay, because I'm supposed to sell them, not collect them.
Listen, man, I thank you for everything that you do.
My pleasure.
Thank you for the way you give back to the community and help out all of these great causes. And folks, if you get an opportunity on a Thursday night, swing by and see him over at Bryant Auction, or just pick up the phone and give him a call. 573-346-4777. Go to BryantAuction.com and consider it sold.
I love it. I knew that was coming.
Back with more right here on What's Burnin' on Lake TV.
Enjoying What's Burning with KB right here on Lake TV? Have questions, comments, or suggestions? Have an interesting story for KB to tell? Or maybe you want to be interviewed by KB on the show or are interested in sponsoring? All you have to do is reach out to KB at kb@mylaketv.com.
You want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock, now celebrating 33 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 33 years.
Most people don't know which direction they're heading when it comes to retirement, whether they're still on the journey or already there. At SRG Financial, we have a process, the mile marker formula, that helps you pursue your work optional lifestyle so you can focus on what's most important to you, like your family or checking off those bucket list items. Start taking the first step toward finding your work optional lifestyle. Call us today at 573-302-7212.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all. We think it's hot stuff when things cool down. We spring into action when things start warming up. Of course, summer is one big, huge shootout on Lake TV. And we fall in love all over again when autumn rolls around. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all.
Looking for blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, or bedroom makeovers? On a budget? You need Budget Blinds in Laurie. Bring your ideas to us, or let our design consultants help you create the perfect look for your home. Because Budget Blinds is nationwide, our collective buying power enables us to search many major brands to bring you the blinds, shades, shutters, and drapes you want for less. Budget Blinds. Call us for a free consultation. Budget Blinds, the best in custom blinds and window coverings.
Moving to the lake is a lot of work, but not with Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you. For packing up and delivery to your new home, or simply loading and transferring your belongings, Sunrise Movers is the easy choice for your next move. Sunrise Movers packs your possessions extra carefully, shows up on time, and strives for 5-star customer service every time. Sunrise Movers, the official movers of Lake TV. Give us a call today to get a free estimate. Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offers routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. With multiple convenient locations, our veterinary is the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Right back here on What's Burnin'. Hey, it's KB and KB's Furry Friends, presented by the good folks at our veterinary at the lake. Look at this old lover boy right here we've got. His name is Tough. Tuff. And as tough as he thinks he is, he's quite the lover and not a whole lot of a fighter, but he would certainly make a good home to a family, maybe with some kids. And if you'll notice, Tuff's got some issues with his eyes, but we've got Mary Meow Me Tilly out here, and we're going to talk a little bit about Tuff. Tell us what you can tell us about Tuff.
Okay, well, Tuff came in as an owner surrender. The family had a baby, and he had some medical issues, and they felt that they couldn't afford both of that at the same time.
Right.
So they brought him in so we could get him all taken care of. When the boy came in, he had some very bad skin issues, possibly due to allergies, and he was actually more pink than white when he showed up, missing a lot of hair. That is starting to be a lot better, and he's starting to fill in and going to be a very handsome boy.
Well, I tell you what, Mary, that's a credit to your staff and the great work that these folks do when these animals come in, because they come in all kinds of different conditions. We've seen that, and you've got a very loving, very caring staff, and you guys all work so hard, including your volunteers, to make sure that these animals are comfortable, and if they have some issues, kind of like Tuff does, then you work hard with the vets to rectify those issues.
Right. Everybody on our staff are animal lovers. We all have animals of our own, and we treat these guys here just like we do our own, so everybody is spoiled rotten.
Yeah.
Brandy here has been in every day, even on the day she's supposed to have off, since Tuff came in to work with him.
Yeah.
He's been getting medicated baths and been on meds for his skin problems. As you can see, he has a cherry eye in both eyes, and that is going to be taken care of. He's going to have an eye procedure done when they do his neuter surgery later this week, so they will take care of that at the same time.
Well, he's such a good old guy. And he did give our camera person, Megan, a little bit of a run for her money, but that's just because he wasn't sure about the camera. Other than that, he's just a good old boy. Like all the animals here, just looking for some love and a good home.
Yeah, we haven't been able, because he's on the meds, he hasn't been able to have his shots yet, so we haven't had him directly in contact with other dogs yet. But it seems that he's going to do okay. We just can't say for certain right now.
Right.
And then as far as kids go, we're pretty sure that he would be good around older kids. We haven't had him around any younger ones yet to know how he does with them.
Very good.
But he is kind of a big boxy boy with some strength, so he might do better in a family with older kids.
He's Stratford what?
He is a Staffordshire Terrier and English Bulldog mix is what we think.
Very regal. is our buddy Tuff down here. But again, good old guy. He likes a blue ball now and again, so if you want to get him a blue ball, he'd probably appreciate that. He goes through them, they said here, about every 3 to 4 days, so you might want to stock up on blue balls.
He likes those soft plastic toys that he can really get a grip on and chew on.
And he just chews on them, tears them apart, doesn't swallow them, but keep an eye on them anyway. Hey, while we've got you here, a couple of things again. Your angel tree that you've got here at the shelter, let's talk about that.
Yep, we have the angel tree in the lobby. It has cards on it that have items for the dogs, the cats, and then like basic cleaning supplies, things like that.
Right.
People can come in, it'll be up all through the end of December, and people can come in and pull a tag or two off the tree and go buy that item. And then beginning on the 13th of this month, we will have a little token gift to give them in return when they bring those tags back.
Right. And of course, holidays are just about to here, and if you need to do a little shopping, the Cat and Canine thrift store up there is a pretty good place to check out.
Yep, we've got all kinds of Christmas stuff. I've heard we have totes and totes and totes of Christmas stuff. They're putting it out as quickly as it's leaving.
Right.
So if you need Christmas decorations, things like that, go up and check out the thrift store. And then they've got lots of items to pick from, just for general everyday use.
And if you're in the neighborhood and you want to check out the animals that they have available, just come on down. You guys are open when?
The shelter is open Monday through Saturday from noon to 4, and the thrift store is the same days from 10 to 4.
And Tuff is being a big old ham bone right now. So come by and meet Tuff, or maybe find a good home for him. He'd certainly love it, and he'd love to obviously have all the attention and affection that he's getting right here, right now. KB's Furry Friends, presented by our friends at our veterinary at the lake, Ozarks Cat and Canine. Thank you so much again to you folks. You do an awesome job.
Thank you.
And we'll get you back into more of What's Burnin' coming up on Lake TV.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offers routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. With multiple convenient locations, our veterinary is the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
You want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock, now celebrating 33 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 33 years.
It's our most protective wash yet. Introducing the Quick Car Ceramic Wash. It's an industrial-grade polymer solution with ceramic nanotechnology, resulting in high-end, advanced scientific protection of your vehicle's finish. The Quick Car Ceramic Wash. Try it on its own or with the monthly Unlimited Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Jefferson City and Osage Beach.
At SRG Financial, we reduce the uncertainty on your journey to financial independence. Our foundational approach revolves around two things: what matters most to our clients and the things that we can control. The things that matter most often revolve around family, occupation, and recreation. The things we can control are a panoramic approach to financial planning, a strategy that stays fluid and dynamic like your life, and a proprietary process, the mile marker formula. If you want to reduce the uncertainty on your journey, contact us today.
Hey everyone, Daryl Cunningham with Slumberland Furniture at the Lake. The holidays are upon us, and who couldn't use a great deal on furniture? We have furniture for every room of your house on sale, up to 20% off right now. Come see us at Slumberland Furniture at the Lake, where we're bringing happy home.
Hey, it's been great. Another awesome edition of What's Burnin' here on Lake TV. Join me next week. We're going to have all kinds of fun folks on the program. I want to thank my guests today, Tony Helms, Rick Bryan, and those awesome Soap Sisters. And just a reminder, if you know some young entrepreneurs out there, we'd like to get them on and show off what they do. So give me a shout at KB at mylaketv.com. Again, a quick thanks to all the sponsors: SRG, Budget Blinds, Ozark Barge and Dock, our veterinary at the lake, Bryant Auction, and we'll see you next week.